Good morning, everyone. Hope you're well. I was listening to Luke's devotion, and he mentioned yesterday about New Year's resolutions. And I guess at this point in January, we're on the 20th. I guess a lot of those may have started to slip already, whether that's gym or diet or something else completely different. And this morning, I'd like us to just have a look at a couple of verses in Philippians, which is a really timely reminder, something to have in our minds every single day, something that we should be striving to do and praying that we'd be able to do, not just for a short time, but every day that we're around on this planet. And it's verse in Philippians 1, verses 27 to 29, where we read, "Only let your conduct be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent, I may hear of your affairs, that you stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel, and not in any way terrified by your adversaries, which is to them proof of perdition, but to you of salvation, and that from God. For to you it has been granted on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but to also suffer for his sake." We see that word conduct there, which translates to say live as a citizen. And Paul's writing to remind the Philippians and to remind us as well to be good citizens of the kingdom of God. Paul says that he wanted to hear that they were standing fast together in one spirit, and that they were striving together for the faith of the gospel. He's reminding them and reminding us as well to make sure that our focus is always Jesus, and that we'll be united in that, and united in that good news of the gospel. He says that he wants to hear the Philippians are not in any way terrified by their adversaries, which to them is proof of perdition. And it's true that when we stand strong, when we stand against the darkness that we see in this world, that's proof to those spiritual enemies that we may face that their destruction is certain. That proof of perdition is to say that it's proof of destruction, or it's proof of damnation for those spiritual enemies that we might face. But not only that when we don't allow ourselves to be ruled and governed by the fears of this world and things that come up in our lives, it's also proof of our own salvation. And sometimes you might surprise yourself at how bold and how brave you can be in certain situations, and that in itself is proof of your faith in God, and proof that we're filled with a love that casts out fear. So today, let's be aware of that. Let's be aware of our conduct and pray that God will give us the strength and the wisdom to conduct ourselves in a way that is all about the gospel and all about showing the love that Jesus has shown to us. Have a great day, everyone.